Hey, what's going on, people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be showing you a guaranteed farm that will net you the Alchemist in Borderlands 3. If you have a weapon or item farm you want to see, let me know in the comments and let's get this thing going. The Alchemist, formerly purely a world drop, can now be farmed by targeting Heckle in Jacob's estate, who you can find here on the map. Heckle is a glass type enemy that will transform into hide during the fight, and you'll take him out quick with an incendiary weapon. His spawn point isn't too far from the quick travel station, but you can make things go faster by climbing up these rocks and grabbing this save point. Sure, you can run round, but climbing these rocks is the quickest way to get here. I got the Alchemist on my 53rd kill in a mixture of Mayhem 3, Mayhem 4 and no Mayhem levels at all on true Vault Hunter mode. And that puts it up there with the worst of them, but doesn't mean it'll be like that for you. And I'm interested to know how long it took you to get an Alchemist. I got both the Alchemist and Pestilence, another of his dedicated drops, within 10 attempts of each other, which suggests his drop rate could be better than what I found. With that in mind, I'd put the drop rate at 1 in 50, although I can't say for sure. He also has the Bearcat in their loot pool, which you'll also have to compete with when farming for an Alchemist. So overall, the drop rate for me wasn't great, it was bad, and if you're finding it similar, you'll have much more fun farming someone like Graveward on Mayhem 4 and hoping for a world drop. Will that get you one faster? Possibly not, but Heckle is dedicated to dropping the Alchemist and should be your first point of call either way. And just to point out, you won't get an Alchemist any faster by increasing your Mayhem levels. He'll just be harder to kill and you'll get more world drops and have a greater chance of getting an anointed Alchemist. That's why if you don't care about getting an anointed Alchemist, I suggest turning them off, or farming on Mayhem 1 if you're in normal mode. You'll kill them faster and therefore get your Alchemist quicker. But how about the Alchemist? What does it do exactly? What is inside Love Potion number 9? Well, the Alchemist is quite a unique Torgue weapon as it merges a number of traits from other guns into the one. It has the dual element of melee 1 weapons in the way the projectiles impact your target dealing shock damage and then explode dealing incendiary damage. And it has the self-damaging trait of a couple of COV assault rifles. The self-damage it deals is shock and can therefore be nullified or even be beneficial to you if you use a transformer. The transformer converts all shock damage to shields, so any shock damage from the Alchemist will fill your shield. The initial impacting projectiles and follow-up explosions can be enough to completely drain the shield and melt the flesh underneath. The impact projectiles cannot hit criticals on their own, but it is still important to aim for them as they will receive the critical bonus upon detonation. The projectiles take quite a while to explode if left alone, but you can trigger them by either reloading or changing your weapon. The all-round damage is good, can be increased with a double penetrating prefix, and it also has a decent fire rate, although it is semi-automatic. The Alchemist is also a good weapon for crit swapping, and perhaps one of the easiest guns to use that tactic with. Here I am on Mayhem 4 against Graveward, and as you can see, crit swapping is as simple as firing almost the entire mag and then changing to an Unforgiven. A lot of bosses cover their weaknesses when you deal enough damage, but by hiding the brunt of the force behind stuck projectiles, you can ensure it hits in its entirety, dealing large amounts of damage at once. Overall, the Alchemist is a great weapon, which downsides can be avoided when using a transformer. When this combination is active, it's only positives, and 2 of them at that. This shock and incendiary combination helps take out a lot of enemy types fast, and you can trigger its explosions to ensure maximum damage when you want to deal it. So that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments what weapon or item you want me to showcase next. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.